Do you believe you'll ever get to Silicon Heaven? And if you do, what do you think you'll find there?
Oh, it'll be like a sort of Dixon's. A Dixon's showroom on a sunny day. Going on forever. A Dixon's superstore. Imagine that.
Did you enjoy your experiences in America?
In the American pilot? Yes. I had a different mask on then in those days, with a different mouth, which meant I could eat humanoid food, which is an extraordinary experience. And in America, they give you a lot of food on a big table. It goes on forever. And it's called craft services, and there's lots of men who come and replenish your Danish pastries and your nuts and your Coke. And you just spend all day eating. And then they say, would you mind coming to say a line? And you say, well, I'll just finish this croissant. And I'll just maybe take a shower, and then I'll talk to one of my many agents. And then I'll wander over in my limousine to the studio and say one line, and then I'll go home. And for that, I'm paid $43,000. Yes, I enjoyed it. 1 week. 1 week. Marvelous.
How do you remember Space Corps directive numbers?
They're written up on very large pieces of card for me.
Do either of you have a favourite episode from Red Dwarf? Or a scene?
I like that scene with you.
When Lister's underpants were shrinking. It was an extraordinary moment for both of us. And there was another moment when we were riding 4 horses in Gunman of the Apocalypse.
Tell that story, because you make me sound like a right git.
Gunman of the Apocalypse. It's a rainy day near Brands Hatch in Kent. 4 men sit on 4 horses. 2 of those men, Danny John Jules and Mr. Llewellyn, have ridden horses before. Due to their experience with riding horses, they know that they are capable of riding. They are also aware of the dangers. Mr. Christopher Barry has never ridden a horse before. It has no steering wheel. It's not fitted with an aspirated V8 engine, which is the sort of thing he's used to. Mr. Charles has never ridden a horse before. Mr. Charles has no fear. I will now do a very poor impersonation of Mr. Charles on a horse.
Hey, let's hit it and see what happens.
This next section is all about fluffs, and not to be confused with other sections about fluffs. There is a subtle difference, being mainly that you've already seen the previous fluffs and you haven't seen these.
Look, astronauts in the olden days used to drink it all the time. You'll get used to it. Just pretend it's scrumpy.
Why can't I drink the snow?
Because the spectroscan says it's 98% water. No, it doesn't. It says 98%.
Very prim, very proper, almost austere. Some people took her for aloof, thought she was, I don't know really.
Lying's a vital part of your psychological defense system. Without it, you're naked. If you can't lie, then you can't...
Look, I've been thinking. No, I haven't.
Zappow, kersplat, gunyar, die in bed, you Trojan pig dogs, splash kaboom. Well, I see they remain absolutely
Ready? Stand by. She loves me.
A crew of the caliber of Red Dwarf will never waste time messing about. There's simply too much to do. It's a question of get the job done and on to the next. Here's some fine examples of 4 beings operating as one well-oiled machine.
Lister, it's going to rip my heart from its socket to do this, but I'm going to have to report you twice in as many minutes.
Just running on to shop 25.
You left it underneath the chicken soup dispenser.
Coming to position
She's right. The engine's core is about to melt down. We've got less than 15... Oh.
We've got less than 15 to get out of here.
Says Luffy and no click back. And this is the time when we're really struggling between the two characters. Alright.
Thank you.
Who's the most unpopular man at a Borussia Mönchengladbach match? The man who shouts, "Give us a B!"
What am I going to do?
Don't look at us.
I took him to court. Got paid maintenance until I reached employment.
Well, that's it. So until next time, thanks for watching, and here's some final clips to go out on.
Right, 0700. Time for his astronavigation revision. I'd better wake him up.
Facing that way. I'm supposed to be facing that way.
This is what you call a comedy hat. I didn't want to be a comedian. I always wanted to be a politician. But I thought if I was a politician...
Recording. You sit down.
You are a total... A word is yet to be invented to describe how totally whatever it is you are, but you are one, and a total one at that.
All right, keep your hair on.
I'm lucky if
You're a bit of a slob, Lister, you know, but when it comes down to it, you keep your word. This time I'm gonna believe you. Let's go for another drink.
Super.